This next one will be brief. It's the six-pack TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. It's the Wyatt Six, Dexter Lumis, and Joe Gacy defending against Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, Fraxium, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits.
Okay, I really hope us talking about this is shorter than how long it took you just to say who the fuck was in the match.
Yeah, it did. I like the idea that the Hardys and the Dudleys were there, and I like the fact that
was cute.
They had made mention of the first TLC match at SummerSlam being at SummerSlam 2000, 25 years ago. I didn't need that. I didn't need that reminder. I felt like that was a personal shot at me, but it is what it is. Time does go by, and it has been 25 years. I love the fact that they also promoted that the Hardys and the Dudleys will have one last final battle at Bound for Glory at the TNA pay-per-view in October. That was a nice little
Hardys' knees, dude.
Well, you say that. They look jacked right now, actually, which is so fucking funny. The hard part I have is I think Jeff was the one they were celebrating. Was it a year and a half, maybe 2 years of sobriety for Jeff Hardy? So go Jeffrey. Good job.
Jeffrey.
He's off the sauce.
Boy, so jumping off that ladder at fucking 50 years old.
Did you see Slammiversary yet?
No, I don't, and I'm mad because I thought I was coming with the hot link. And my buddy was usually I bring that stuff to them, but I literally haven't been at my computer for like fucking 3 weeks. So when I sat down Sunday, because I watched Sunday night with them, he was like, "Oh, I got TNA Plus so I can watch it." I said, "Damn, I got the link, man." He's like, "Nope, already saw it." I said, "Fuck." I mean, they're still gonna watch it with me anyway because they just watch wrestling, but. I was psyched to watch it like at the same time, but they already know what's happening.
Get back to me about the Hardys when you watch that match.
I'm going to watch it, yeah.
Okay. But anyway, we're back to the six-pack challenge here. And yeah, I know.
No. I just want let me get my shit off real quick because it's short and sweet. One biggest takeaway for me was there was a moment when I was watching it and there was nothing happening. I was literally sat there on the mic and I'm like, isn't there like 15 people in this match? They're like, yeah. I'm like, why is nothing happening? They're just standing why are they standing in the ring taunting? Where are all the other double-digit people? Where are they? Now, in hindsight, they were all setting up stuff around the ring, which was absolutely stupid. For a payout that because you did nothing earlier, it means nothing to me. But can you, and this is where I'm going to hand it off to you because I'm done. Because I was absolutely fucking tilted and completely fucking confused. And I could hear you in my head while I was watching it, pretending to ask you the question on the pod to explain this to me. So I feel like I've already lived this. But I'm going to ask you this question.
Okay.
Why the fuck were people who weren't even in the fucking match climbing up to grab the belts?
Okay. I was going to bring that up. Okay. So there is precedent for this. This has happened in the past in WWE. Hornswoggle,
a female?
Lita.
In a male tag team match?
There's been males that did it. There's been women that did it. There's been midgets that did it.
Shit. Okay, well, I guess I'm out of pocket.
So, no, but here's the thing, and I don't blame you for wondering that, and I don't, because I heard a lot of it online. How was she even able to legally go? All right, I get it. I'm not even mad about it, because I don't blame anybody I don't blame or throw any shade toward anybody asking that question or being curious about that, because it's never been fucking explained on modern television. It was, however, explained in many, many TLC matches and many, many ladder matches ago when many women have tried to climb that ladder. And the deal is this. This is how this works in this particular match. In this particular match, there are 12 individuals. Okay? There are 12 individuals, and there's 2 title belts. The match comes to an end when somebody climbs the ladder and removes both belts. Now, that has to be one of the 12. So in this particular case, had Candice grabbed the belts, would that have ended the match? No. Match is still on. What matters at this point is who she gives the belts to. She now becomes the new apparatus that's holding the belts. So I know that the idea on paper is, well, that's Johnny's wife. Johnny's the one that sent her up there. Hey, go get us the belts. If Candice comes down with the belts and hands them to Johnny, the match is over. DIY wins. But based on the rules, if she was to be a bitch about it and hand those belts, I don't know, to fucking Nathan Frazier, then Axiom would be the tag team champions. It's not about her grabbing the belts. It's who in the match gets their hands on the belt first, which would be whoever.
I tell you what, that'd have been the wrong time before then to have a spouse argument. You never fucking dishes, you dirty. Oh yeah, I got your dishes, motherfucker.
yeah. Congrats to these motherfuckers over here.
Yeah.
Now, here's another stipulation to this that I want to throw out there for people to understand. Let's say there is no third-party individual reaching for the belts, right? What happens if one person grabs one belt and another person grabs another belt, right, from like another team, right? So let's say Johnny.
Right, I know, but didn't they unify the way they take the belts off now?
Yeah, they took the whole thing off, right? There's a whole like gold-plated thing that they take off the hook so they can take both belts off at the same time. But again, there's precedent for all of this. This is the problem. This is why I hate multi-man ladder matches, because I've seen them all and I'm over it. There's a situation where it happened with a singles belt and a tag belt. For the singles belt, when I saw this situation unfold, one guy went to grab the belt, the other guy grabbed the belt, and the next thing we knew, the belt came off the apparatus, but they were both holding the belt at the same exact time. So they struggled. They were like playing like a tug of war with the belt, and all of a sudden the referee just grabbed the belt from them, and the two guys started fighting, and they put the belt back. Because it has to be one individual to grab the belt, can't be two. So we've seen the belt fall down, and the match still didn't end. Same thing with two belts. If Johnny grabs one belt and Montez Ford grabs the other belt, there's nothing stopping one from beating the shit out of the other and grabbing the other belt and retaining the championships. Or they could fight and drop both belts, and the referees can put them back up. It has to end the way that it has to end. One individual, at the very least, has to have both belts in their hand. Period. We don't care how we get there. That's why people can get creative with that. I've seen Maurice climb up there and try to win. I've seen Hornswoggle go up there and try to win. I've seen Lita try to go up there and win a ladder match for people. I've seen Terry Runnels try to grab a ladder and win for people. I've seen it 1,000. Rhino. I've seen Rhino. I've seen other dudes, like part of the stable, go up there and try to grab the belt for their guys. And it's happened before. The problem is that it's happened so long ago, and they don't update people on the rules anymore. Before, when they used to have big matches, TLC, Hell in a Cell, casket match, whatever the fuck, they used to have a graphic where they would go over the rules. And the only one they do that for now, I feel like, is the Royal Rumble. That's the only one they still do it for, where they put the graphic up. 2 men start. Every 60 seconds, another man enters. They put all that stuff down. They don't do it for the other matches anymore, and it sucks because people get lost. And we've spent more time talking about the actual type of match than what happened in the match. Folks, go on Peacock and check it out. It was a mess. It was all over the fucking place. All kinds of shit happened. That's kind of what these things are at this point. The MVP for me is Tommaso Ciampa. His core strength is amazing. That boy,
that was phenomenal.
That boy is fit.
That was absolutely fire.
That boy is fit. That boy is
insane.
He's in shape. So
We were sitting there and watching it, and my wife the whole time's killing it. She's like, "This is fucking sucks."
yeah,
She goes, "Why am I watching this? I could do something else. This is terrible." And then that happened. Like first, he's up there and they take the belt. She's like, "Whoa!" And then he's holding himself. She's like, "I'm not gonna lie, that's really hard to do." Hold
Yeah.
yourself up like that. And then when he dove and he went straight up, she goes, "Okay, that was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Like in the past 2 nights. Like that was amazing." I was like, dude, my man's core strength is absolutely fucking
Top tier.
phenomenal. That
Top
was
tier.
insane.
Top tier core strength. But yeah,
Lastly, though, if I want to give the shout out. I don't know this is a turnaround, but for this person specifically, I popped for this when Candace took the drop
oh boy,
on the ladder. I'm not saying it's full redemption, but she's chumped out on a few big spots before. So the fact that she took it, I said, okay, I'll give you that one.
Okay,
You can see in her face all the way down, like, I can't believe I agreed to this,
Yeah. But here we go.
she took it. She didn't chump out like she did. What was that? The double, what do you call that? With the double Hell in a Cell where they have the two rings together?
Oh, War Games.
That battle that they have?
War Games, where she bitched out on those EO spots.
Yes. Like she's had a couple. She has a couple. So the fact that she did it, I wanted to make. I just listen when I see credit. When credit is due, I'd like to give it. She took the ball, and boy, did she look like she fucking regretted it. But she took it. So I just wanted to put that out there. That's all.
She's got the guts.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a redemption tour for her, but it's a good start.
Yeah, so we're moving on from the 6-pack challenge. By the way, the Wyatt 6 retained, so there goes that. Now we're off.
Yeah, that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, we're gonna save that conversation. That's
so weird.
That's ridiculous.